TK, where the fuck you at?
What's happening? So, first of all, welcome back to the channel. Today is December 22nd, 2004. 2024. In today's video, we're talking about my plan on making a manga. A lot of people came to this channel because they got enticed by the manga. They were like, oh my gosh, this 18-year-old nigga's making a manga. That's cool as shit. I am too. Let's do this journey together. But recently, a lot of my videos, because of all the hype and all the like subscribers I've been getting, all the love I've been getting shown, I kind of got too like excited. And I just started posting shit, which y'all still love the videos, don't get me wrong. But I wasn't expecting y'all to like, I wasn't expecting that many people. I wasn't expecting that many comments. I wasn't expecting that many nothing. So I kind of got off topic of the manga. I still shoved it in there here and there, but it was off topic. This video, we're diving deep, like deep. I haven't told y'all what the manga was about because I was too scared to spoil. I haven't really shown y'all too much of the art because I'm too scared to spoil. But I can't like, whoa, no, that's not what I meant. I can't like ease it in, pause. I can't do none of that. I gotta like show y'all what y'all came to see. All right, so as a 19-year-old making a manga, first things first, compare and contrast. Now, the comparison, no, I said it wrong. Comparison is, how does that quote go? Comparison is the killer of dreams or something like that. My point I'm making is don't compare and contrast your work to others, but take, you know what I'm saying, take what you like and implement it into yours. So recently I've been reading a lot of manga. Y'all already know I love Dan. But besides that, there's another manga that has been catching my attention. The Monsters We Make. Oh my gosh. The only manga that even manga people, or no, not, I'm bugging. The only manga that even people who don't watch manga and don't watch manga. Am I high? Even people who don't read manga or don't watch anime are reading manga and are wanting to watch this anime. Bro, everybody in the world loves Corey Kenshin, gang. So they're going to read that regardless. Not saying that people are buying it just because he's Corey Kenshin, but let's be honest, some people are buying it just because he's Corey Kenshin. You feel me? This is no shade, no hate to Corey Kenshin, because I did have a comment, it should be on the screen, and he was like, do you think because Corey Kenshin is back and he's posting, like, you feel me, manga content, that this is gonna like discourage you or scare you, etc.? No, not at all. If anything, this is making me want to do it more. Do you feel me? The other day we was on the game, me and my birdies. You feel what I'm saying? I was talking to my mans. I'm like, yo, birdie, you seen Big Bro back, right? He was like, yeah. Nigga, I'm the one that said it in the group chat. He was like, you know, I don't really watch. And now look, I know this looks a little dumb. This looks a little strange. You can see a lot more than usual. But I'm recording on a brand new iPad that I just got because my shitty ass phone is running out of storage. Now back to what I was talking about. Corey S. Kenshin is a great YouTuber. Everybody knows this. He's been doing it for a long time. But on top of that, am I looking y'all in your eyes or me? I don't know which one. On top of that, he's making a manga. Even my bro who don't read manga was like, yo, if this becomes an anime, I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, what? So, guess what I did? I want you to guess what I did. I went to cop that little motherfucker. Now, my physical copy is on the way. Don't know if it's here yet or not. But I do have the digital copy. And I read a few pages. It's kind of cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cool, bro. And I watched his other video and he was like, yeah, I have 2 artists, 2 illustrators, and a director, etc. He has a whole team. I need to make a team. And this is where step number 1 comes into play. So look, gang, I'm trying my hardest to look right there instead of right here. Number 1, we need artists. If you are an artist and you're good at what you do and you want to help me, be all open arms. I already have people trying to help me, like these young fellows right here. You feel me? And this guy in particular, this guy right here, you know what I'm saying? He hit me up. He was like, yo, bro, I don't mind helping you if you need assistance. I'm like, that's a blessing, brody. You feel me? He showed me some of his art, blah. You feel me? All over the screen, so all over my face. But this John, I gave him a storyboard, and I wanted to see what he would do with it. That's what he did with it. That shit was good. Now, I do want my manga to have more personality, but this was just like I want to see what you could do, even if, like, you feel me? So, with that information being said, Brody might have a spat on it too. You are skippy. Now, this is the thing, right? I want all, and I'm saying this not to be like weird or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to be weird, but I know people and how they function, gang. I'm letting it all be known here so that we have no complaints. I am not ready, nor I am, you feel me? This is not a job. This is not applications. I do not have no money for nobody. I'm letting you know right now, gang. I'm letting you know right now. This is video evidence. I have no money for nobody but me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only reason I say that is because a lot of people like to get the ooty doop on you. You feel what I'm saying? Or they like to say if we make it big, which we will. Say if I pull a Corey Kent to sell this manga, we make 15 million sales in a day. Now they trying to take majority of my company on some Facebook type shit. Y'all seen that edit? And I'm not saying that Derek is one of those people. I'm just saying I have trust issues, and I've been dealt with crazy before in the past. I'm just letting y'all know. Pomale period. That's what it is. Now, with all that being said, Birdie. Look, Birdie. Now that we got that out the way, right? I want to let you know Derek as well, because he's most likely going to be working on this manga. I really like his art style. But let's talk about the actual manga itself. As you can see, I can really see everything on this John. That's why, see, I might have to start recording on this a little bit. I don't know. Now, as y'all can see, right, here's my manga book at the first thing I bought, you feel me, to make manga. Now, I never got into details. So this is the video for all the 13,000, 14,000 people that saw the first video. This is the second one y'all need to come watch. This is the one, because this is where it gets critical. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, these are all the storyboards for I'm going to show y'all right now. These are all the storyboards for the first 30 pages. You may be asking, CK, why are you making 30 pages? This is the way I'm thinking in my head. This book contains 60 pages, right? Yes, 60 pages of paper for you to, like, actually draw out and cut out manga, okay? Now, what I wanted to do was make 2 episodes. These episodes are going to be broken into, you feel me, 30 pages. The reason why I say that is because this is the only thing I got right now. So, 30 pages contains 1 episode. 1 episode, it is going to be 12 episodes. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as an anime. Episode 1. Once book 1 is done, once these 30 pages are done, episode 1 is out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, got me hiccuping and burping and shit. Once the 30 pages are done being drawn, that means episode 1 is out. Are we here? Are we here? So, as you can see, I've storyboarded everything. I've rearranged some things. I made changes because as an artist, that's what we do. We make changes. Okay, that could be better. Now, as you can see, you feel what I'm saying? I tried my best to really put in pain. You feel what I'm saying? On these pages. Other day, now mind you, I read all y'all comments and I reply to all y'all comments. This dude right here, he said you should, like, make sure your art is at maximum capacity before you make a manga. And I took that into consideration. I'm like, yes, you are correct. But I believe that even if I just put something out there, my art isn't the best, but I got 14,000 people watching it saying it's great. So what I'm thinking in my head, I'm not being like cocky or nothing. I'm just saying, if the Lord could bless me with that, all I got to do is try my best and believe in my best, and it will come out the way it's supposed to. Now, don't get me wrong, because y'all don't see me practice, but I do be practicing. Proportion, perspective, all that. Let me get my book real quick. So, like I said, I'm breaking everything down. This might be my longest video. real shit. This is my manga book. This is my old sketchbook. And this is my new one that I bought for my birthday. My Ma Dukes bought it for me. Thanks, Ma Dookie. This one I draw anime in, or manga. This one I just been putting random bullshit in for years. And this one we practice in. Now, just because it's practice don't mean it look bad. That's the thing. I want it to look the best it can. When I tell you my perspective needs to be better, it can be better. The first thing I did was this. This is my first perspective drawing. You can see her. It's bigger by the feet, smaller at the top. That's what perspective is supposed to look like, mud. You feel me? Then the second page. Now, this is where it gets critical. I have not told y'all all the details about my manga, but I will tell you this, and I will tell you a little bit more. There are 2 characters, okay? All right? Let me break it down for you. This manga gets so critical in its story that I cannot tell you everything, but I will tell you this to grab your attention. The manga starts out with a regular boy named Shaw. Shaw is a boxer, but he's a boxer throughout the story. In the first page, right, his mom puts him in boxing because he needs to stand up for himself. The kid Shaw, he's so bad at believing in himself. And mind you, this has a slice of life for me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm putting some of my life into this. So Shaw, he doesn't believe in himself. He undermines himself. He overthinks. And mind you, this is a book, a manga based on Christianity. This is a book that is not even Christianity, because Christianity is not a religion. It's a relationship. This is a book on getting closer to God. We have never seen an anime. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but there's not a lot of anime that deal with God, Jesus Christ. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I saw the opportunity and the Lord gave me the vision, I shot for it. Boom. Shaw is a kid, right, who doesn't believe in himself. He overthinks a lot, and he thinks he cannot do shit. In the first episode, the first page, he has this crack. Y'all seen it before. This John. He's looking into it, right? He's like, what is this? It's a daydream. The Lord is sending him messages. He gets knocked out of it. Y'all seen that. Boom. Right? We're going to skip a little bit. The first episode, I don't mind spoiling y'all a little bit. The first episode, he gets knocked out. His mom put him in a boxing club because she wants him to protect himself. As y'all know, in this panel right here, right, Shaw weaves his punch, and he asks himself, he like, whoa, wait, am I actually good at something? Can I actually be able to whoop his ass? He has the opportunity. He overthinks, and he misses his step. He throws a nasty uppercut, but he misses because he overthunk. And I told y'all, I get passionate about this shit, bro. I get passionate about it. He overthought, he overthunk, and it hit him dead in his face. Now he's on the ground and he's saying, fuck this shit, bro. Later on in the episode, I have not drawn this stuff down yet. Later on in the episode, he's walking home, right? He's walking home. And as your regular human, you're not supposed to see paranormal things. He's walking home. He's talking to himself because he's always overthinking. And he looks to his right. He looks to his right. He sees this big ass, long ass demon eating on a I wanted to say a dog or something, right? Where it's still being made. He looks at it. It looks back at him. They have an awkward stare. The next panel, he's running like never before. He's out of there. Do you hear me? He's running. He's yelling in his head. He's overthinking like never before. A man on a bench is like, yo, what the fuck is he running from? What is he doing? He looks dumb. He's yelling to himself, right? And Shaw stops for a second. He stops overthinking. He looks back. He says, wait, maybe I'm bugging out. Like, I might really be bugging out. All these dreams, all these daydreams, all these thoughts, all these overthinking in my head. Am I really tripping? This old man on this bench still looking at me like a dumbass. So he turns around, looking at the old man and the demon coming towards him. He's like, maybe I'm just hallucinating, right? Maybe his anxiety is getting to him, right? The demon walks up on the old man. The old man can't see the demon, by the way. The old man, whoever the man is, the demon cuts this nigga up. The demon cuts this nigga up. Flash his ass up. You feel me? And the reason why I made it that way is because I really want to grab you. I really want to grab the reader like these. Imagine I'm just yoking a nigga up like these. Do you feel me? Because a lot of people, I know, like, some people in my TikTok comments was like, yo, is this just like a boxing manga? Oh, no. You have no idea. This shit right here, this shit gets deep. And I guess because I'm recording on my iPad, I can actually show y'all some of the notes that I've taken. As you can see right here, oh my gosh. As you can see right here, we got Faith Fighter. We have concepts. When I tell you I put pain in, concepts. We got, hold on, it's a lot of concepts. I be thinking all the time. God damn, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Test script, episode 1. Y'all, bro, I really cook episode 1. I got the script cut out, gang. I put in pain. I'm passionate about this shit, boy. Cause look, some of y'all, I have not seen not one hate comment. It was one, but we don't care about him. I've been seeing a lot of criticism, right? Some people saying I don't think he got it in him. Some people saying like, oh, I think your art could be better, which I don't mind. But when I tell you one thing about it and two things for certain, this story is gonna make your ass sit down and read that motherfucker. Now back to the point, right? The old man or whoever character, the side character gets slashed up. It's gonna catch the person is like, you feel me? I ain't gonna say too much on the next part of the script, but Shaw's running again. Obviously, this is obviously reality. This is obviously real. There's no hallucination going on. He's running. He sees a place that he can get into. I'm not gonna say what, but he sees a place. He runs into the place. He runs in, and you see the demons just boom, blow down the wall of whatever place this is. Hold on, I just got another idea. Also, a lot of people were saying, yo, you should really take your time making your story, And I understand where you're coming from. But the type of guy I am, bro, if I have a good idea, I'm implementing it. That's why I just let this motherfucker run. Literally, I just had an idea on camera, and I wrote that motherfucker down. Not too much, chill. So, like I was saying, he runs into a place. I'm not gonna say what yet. He runs into a place, and the demon comes in. Cool. The demon starts to speak English. That's not supposed to happen. He starts to say, while you were screaming, I started to study your language. As he was studying his language, he starts to speak more clearly as, like, you know what I'm saying, they fight or whatever happens. You feel me? So, I will say there is a fight scene in the first episode between Shaw and the demon, right? I'm not going to say what, I'm not going to say how, I'm not going to say nothing. But, I will say this. At the end of the episode, the end of the first book, because this is the thing, when I make my actual manga, the actual print, I might put 3 episodes. I just spit crazy. I might put 3 episodes in one. Because it's only 30 pages. So I might need to, you feel me, combine and you feel me. Because in the actual manga, it's going to be front and back pages. So, the first book, the first episode, right? The end of it, Shaw is hurt. I'm not going to say what kind of hurt. I'm not going to say how hurt. He's hurt. He's against the wall, right? The demon is trying to take advantage of him. Not like that. Pause. The demon is holding him by the neck. And this is also going to be the front cover of the manga. I want y'all to know this. He's holding him by the neck. And all I'm going to say is Shaw's eyes begin to glow. That's episode 1. Now, with all that information being said, right, let's talk about the art part, right? So, obviously, I'm more comfortable with drawing on paper. I've already drawn a few pages, but when it comes to digital art and drawing on my iPad, I'm still getting used to it. I have never drawn on an iPad before. So, the way I look at it, my progress is low-key good for what it is. I've already made three pages in like a week. Mind you, the dude that texted me on Instagram, he's probably been drawing for a minute. He knocked that hoe out in a night. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's a tough feat. And that's why I'm planning on maybe adding him to my team, because I do need a team. This is not gonna be done by one person. It may be, but I'm just saying, like, if I really want this hoe to go far, I'm gonna need a team, gang. Now, my plan was to put this on a website once it's done, the first page, or the first, what's it called? And just let God work. Because the thing about it is, a lot of people think that you have to make perfection. You do not have to make perfection. That's not what it needs. All you need is a good story and faith, gang. That's it. Because, for example, on Manga Creator Plus, a lot of y'all don't know what that is. A lot of y'all do. That's where I was going to put my first page. Manga Creator Plus is literally the best, like, place for manga. Because for example, right? Let's just look on my computer. For example, right? There's manga, and I'm not throwing shade to nobody. There's mangas on here that don't look the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that they're but I'm also not saying that they're like if you were to look at Dandadan, like, let's say, for example, right? You look at this. This is amazing. This is great. The artistry, the bubbles, everything is amazing in here. Now, when you look at some of these, you're like, okay, that's okay. But then again, they're getting 13,000 views. They're getting 175K. They're getting all these views because that's what they were meant to get. It doesn't have to be perfect, gang. Literally. Okay, for example, right? For example. Let's take this for example. Now, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Don't mind the cup. So look, right? Oh, shit. As you can see, this is a good drawing. Now, obviously, you can see some of its flaws. Like, you can say, like, it's not perfect. But guess what? Whoever made this, it's theirs. And they did a good job on it. Now, on top of that, you feel me? They just won one of the rewards for the December month, the December challenge. And you can't sit here and say, oh, it's a bad manga, because they're getting numbers. They're doing their thing. The way I look at it, if you believe hard enough, if you believe in what you can do, I'm passionate about this shit. Don't ask me no questions. When you believe and you have faith in what you can do, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. You could be a 5-year-old making art, putting a story to it, and just throwing that bitch up there. And now millions of people are following you because you're a kid that followed your dreams. That's the way I look at it, bro. Literally, that's the way I look at it. Now, obviously, we have some questions and some concerns, right? Also, when I tell you this video is all over the place, it's all over the place. As a viewer of mine, as a supporter, please just rock with me. Because the way my mind works, it be rampant. Let it flow, gang. Okay, so Pete, right? Some questions that I ran into for myself and some problems that I ran into is this. If I have a team, especially with artists, because the story I already have down pat. The story is good, and the reason why I say it's good is not because I made it. It's because the anime that I watch, I dissected. I got what I like, and I put it into one. For example, I love romances. Like, I love romances. It has romance in it. I love action. There's plenty of action. I love betrayals. There's a lot of betrayals in this joint. I love mind Fs. I'm trying to cuss less. And there's mind Fs in here. And I'm not gonna lie. One thing that makes anime good are unnecessary deaths. Especially the characters that we like. Not gonna say who, not gonna say where, not gonna say what, but just saying, it's in there. It's in there. Now, on top of all of that, the main question I've asked myself is, how am I going to draw something with somebody? For example, I think I'm a good artist. When it comes to drawing for my creativity, I'm not the best. But am I getting better? Yes, I am. Now, obviously, I want my story to pop. I want my story to have some flavor to it. I want my story to be clean, like awesome, right? But then there's him. This guy's art is amazing. I love his art. It's great, but it doesn't look like mine. If I do a page, he does a page, I do a page, he does a page, to get this manga done faster, people are going to be like, what in the hell is going on? Because the art style is going to change up. You feel me? I don't know how to get around that. Mind you, he's also, like, he specializes in drawing comics. He's been drawing comics for a minute. So, I'm like, what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do. At this point, I'm literally just praying that God can handle it from here. Because I don't know what to do. And most of the time, I ain't gonna say most of the time, God always got you. God got me. I know he gonna figure it out. He already figured it out. I'm just waiting on the mail. I'm just waiting on him to pass it to me. Because I know, look, it was a blessing enough that this guy and all these other people hit me up and were like, yeah, I want to help you. That's a blessing in itself. So if the Lord bless me with all these subscribers, all my supporters, all the comments, all the love, and these people helping me, I know for a fact he got it for me. I know for a fact. I have full faith in God, knowing that I'm going to be up. Simple as that. Now, another thing. This is another problem. If I have people like this, or like this, helping me on my manga, how do I find my art style? You get what I'm saying? And by all means, comment, critique, do what y'all do on this video. This is the video I need feedback. This is the video I need 20,000 views. This is the video I need 14,000 views because I need all the feedback I can get. Because now, we're getting serious. I'm not playing about this. I hope y'all know. Because there was somebody in the comments like, he's not serious. Watch this. And I know you didn't mean no harm by it. But watch this. I take that as a challenge. I take that as a challenge. Watch this. I'm telling you, bro. Because I'm telling you. When I tell you this story, it's 10 out of 10. Like, the ending, I have ideas daily. And I implement them daily. I already have the ending. And I'm telling you right now, the ending is typed to make you cry. I can guarantee it. Once this, because the way I think about it, bro, if you have full faith in God and you know that something's gonna happen, it's going to happen. On my birthday, I said I wanted more than 100 subs. I have now. I'm one away from 600, probably past it now. I'm telling you this, and I'm not having no, what's the word? I know for a fact in my head that this is going to happen. Because the tongue is so powerful, bro. It is so powerful. Watch this. When my manga is animated, I'm telling you right now, it's going to have people bawling in tears by the end of the series. I'm telling you, gang. Because I can't tell you why. But I'm telling you. Boy, am I telling you. And a lot of y'all going to be butthurt too. I'm telling you. Because his story is so good. It is so good, bro. It is so good, literally. But I will say, there's a lot I have to figure out. I have to figure out, A, how I'm going to get published. B, if I'm going to publish myself. C, how the art is going to be worked. Because I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect, but I know it can't be. D, I know it's going to take a lot of time. That's the thing. You feel what I'm saying? And E, I don't know, man. Because obviously, I want to post it. I want to get it out there. But I don't know if I should, post it for free. If I should put it on Twitter. If I should put it on Manga Creator Plus. If I should make a Patreon. If I should publish the digital one. Start publishing the digital one so I can get more feedback. And then make a physical copy. Do the Corey Kenshin method. Hit them with these. I don't know what I should do. But I know that tonight when I pray about it, God's going to give me confirmation. I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Now that I'm done ranting, I don't know when, but today, I got to keep it quiet. Today, We're going to Barnes & Noble's, one of my favorite places on earth. You might be thinking, he's obviously going to get manga. You're correct. But I'm also getting 2 other books. My mom wanted some books. You feel me? Christmas is coming up. And I'll be damned and I get my mama nothing for Christmas. 2 books, I can suffice. I can do it. I can do that at least. So we're going, you feel me, to the bookstore. And we're getting 3 books. Her 2. Why am I shaking? I'm getting Her 2. And I'm getting book 6 of Da Da Da. Do you hear me? Because that little cliffhanger that they did in book 5, yeah, that's not allowed here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And I gotta wait till next summer. Forgot her. What else is on my mind? Also, I went live today, here, and come to find out, I know it's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, oh, you feel me? Actually, I gotta stop doing that to y'all. See? Oh my gosh, my brain be rampant. First of all, I want to say thank you for 4 more followers on Twitch, because I was at 40. I was at 39, and y'all got me to 44. I don't care if it's a small number. Thank you. Secondly, in this manga, Faith Fighter, let's stamp it now. Faith Fighter, main character, Shaw. That's mine. Made by Takaren. We use the Govy over here. Takaren. Do you hear me? I don't want to see nobody else in the world. I wish somebody would. Cause I'm telling you right now, I can see it, bro. I can see it. First of all, I can tell by just the way that y'all comment, y'all show love, and can we just get a second? Like, I know there's gonna be a lot of editing, TK. I am so sorry, but can we just pop some of the comments on the joint real quick though? Y'all be showing much love, and I know for a fact if y'all showing love like this in 2025, when we hit 10K, I know y'all gonna ride behind me like crazy, boy, and I'm gonna ride for y'all. Cause boy, I wish somebody would pop out with my what? I wish somebody would steal my what? Now, I tell y'all I'm passionate about this shit. On top of that, right? What else do I have to say? Oh yes. So with my manga, right? I made my 3 pages. I made this one, I made this one, and I made this one. As y'all can see, this one's not finished. I will say also, a lot of this is reference drawn. I'm a reference drawer. I'm good at references. I can see something, I can draw it. A lot of this, because I have an iPad and I don't know how to work that bitch, I got references. Don't dick at me. I don't think y'all will, but I know there's a slight few. Once there's a bad apple in the bunch, shit. Now, this first page, I low-key freestyled. The first page I freestyled a tad bit. I drew like an outline. That was freestyle. This drawing was more it was more heavily like referenced. I got some pictures here, got some pictures there, but mainly it stayed close to the original. Now this drawing was heavily referenced. I will say that, heavily referenced, especially on the shoe. Cause I'm like in my head, what the fuck does a boxing shoe look like? I don't box. I got a little reference, you feel me, etc., etc. I tried my best. What else has been on my chest? Also, I think I can spoil this a little bit. In my manga, let's say this, right? My manga is a mix of everything. It's a slice of life. It's I don't want to put like one label on it. It's a action manga. It's a slice of life. It's a love romance. It's all over the place. And I will tease this. Oh, do I want to do that though? Okay. First off, I will tease because this is gonna be a long process. The dude in the first episode with the star painted hair, he has a buzz cut, and it's like a buzz cut, but you know how like they have hair like this? It's painted stars, okay? Right? On bleached head. His name is Elijah. His friends call him Ja. This kid is very cocky. He's an asshole. But I will say when he fights, because there's going to be a lot of fights, when he fights, he gets serious. And we can see that in the first episode when he boxes Shaw. Also, I'm not going to name too many characters, but this is another main character. Now, a lot of y'all ask me, do I take do I take, like, why am I stuck on words? Do I take inspiration from Dandadan? And I don't want to say inspiration, but I do take a tad bit here from there. I'll say I'll take inspiration. Fuck it. Now, in Dandadan, you have your main character Okarun and your main character Momo. Some would debate that one is more main character than the other. Some would debate that they're both. In this anime, my anime, we don't give a fuck about that. They're both the main characters. In my manga, we do have a main character / main character duo, and we have a girl. I'm not telling you her name. I'm not telling you her name. You know why? Because I'm just not doing it, gang. I will say this, though. I'm not telling you shit about her, actually. All I'm going to tell you is there's a girl, and she's going to assist Shaw on his journey. Simple as that. That's all you're getting. And a character design that I had for her is this. She might. This is a might. That's a maybe might. That's a heavy might. Heavy might. Heaviest might I've ever said. She is a guaranteed character. I just don't know about her character build. I don't know what I want her to look like yet. I know what her hair is gonna look like, but I can't tell you that, so I might as well just not even talk about it. So we have Shaw. Let's get into character traits, so I can get closer to the characters. Shaw, our main character. Shaw is a very he has the utmost potential, but he doesn't see it in himself. He's the type of person that can do anything he puts his mind to. And people see this. His mom is his coach, his friends are always telling him, yo, you have the potential to do this, to do that. But because he does not believe in thyself, he cannot move further. He cannot move forward, right? And as we know, this is a story about getting closer to God. I ain't gonna say too much on it. But throughout the story, he works on his belief system and his faith. His faith in himself, his belief system in himself, and his belief system in God. His faith in God. I did realize, and this might be a problem in the future, because I know it's going to get animated. You feel what I'm saying? I'm very passionate, and I know for a fact if I say something, it's going to happen. I know this will get animated, and I know a lot of people are going to see it, and I know a lot of people are going to read it. And I know a lot of people, I want this anime / manga to be like a reaching out to a lot of people who are in the Christian community. And I say that because a lot of times I feel like we watch anime, or I watch anime, and I'm like, I don't know if the Lord wants me to watch this due to it being a certain way. And the reason why I say that is because in the manga / anime, there's scenes that aren't like, I'm not gonna say they're of God, but the reason why I'm making them like that is because it's his journey. Shaw's journey is very rough. None of us are perfect. All of us are sinners. And in this story, he's going from not believing in himself and doing sinful acts to believing in himself and being as close to pure as possible. He's not going to be perfect, but he's going to be as close to pure as possible. So throughout the story, I will say now, he's going to cuss. He's going to say things. He's going to do things. And that's because nobody is perfect. He's starting from ground zero, like literally ground zero in all aspects. Like he believes, he knows there is a God, but he doesn't believe in God. Do you feel what I'm saying? And throughout this story, he goes up. Like there is no, you feel me? It's just straight, And I feel like that's as much as I can give y'all right now. That's it, bro. I low-key feel like I spoiled it a little too much. But I don't know, because I've never made a manga before. Also, I also want to say this. This is just a me and you conversation. Do not, and I mean do not, like, tell yourself you cannot do something. There's a lot of people in my first video, the one that blew up, the one with 14 bands on it, and still counting. Thank y'all so much. There's people in there saying like, oh, I made manga, but I stopped. I make manga, but I don't think I'll get far. I make manga, but my drawing's not that good. I make manga, don't make me get mad, because you know how passionate I am about us in this. When I tell you you can do something, you can do it. It doesn't matter the odds. It doesn't matter about money. It doesn't matter about none of that. If you believe in thyself, and you know what's crazy? The manga is reflecting on my life as well. Because there was a time, and even still now, that I don't believe in myself. But it's changing because once I believed that I could go far with this YouTube shit, it went far. If I'm not an example, if I'm not a testimony, and if my manga's not a testimony to believe in yourself and have faith in God, I don't know what is, gang. That's my point. Stop saying you cannot do something when you can. You have the full road ahead to do everything you want. Stop saying. You are stopping you from doing it. You are your biggest enemy. That's also something that has to do with the manga. I'm spoiling too much. I'm spoiling too much. All I can say is that I really believe that a lot of you are going to love this anime, this manga. Because even so, like, the drawing may not be perfect, the story is so killer. The story is so good. Like, even when I'm like, the story is this rough draft, right? Like, there's still pieces I'm taking out, there's still pieces I'm putting in. When I tell you I go episode by episode, I know for a fact. Like, I have the first part. The way I'm connecting it right now, I'm connecting this piece with this piece. And every time I connect it, I'm like, oh my gosh. Did I do that? Like, oh my gosh, I'm really doing that. Because I have a fight scene in a certain episode, right? Obviously, fight scenes are fight scenes. But the way it happens, the way I formulate it, the way what happens afterwards, it's such a good story. It's such a good story. Like, oh my gosh. I told my mom about it, and I'm still telling her about it. Bro, she's like, I want to know what happens next. And in my head, I do too. Because I'm like, I have good ideas, and they just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. So, I pray that y'all enjoy. Let's just keep it there. You feel what I'm saying? I do want to say right now, there's going to be, first of all, there's going to be way more thank yous because I know we're going to keep going up. Secondly, there's going to be way more videos like this because I'm always having new ideas, always having, different thoughts, and I want y'all feedback on them. So, videos like these will definitely be out and be, coming for sure. Besides that, that's all I gotta say for right now. You feel me? This was a long ass video. 45 minutes for me. I know editing finna be bad. This might come out Tuesday. Oh my gosh. The next clip probably will be me out at you know where. But I just want to say thank y'all so much for even like clicking on the video. Recently it's been like, to myself, I had to think like, my first video got like 14K. Second video got like 200. Other one got 100. And I feel like the enemy was trying to get at me like, oh, you're falling off. I'm not falling off. We're just getting started. And even so that they're getting 100 views, that's more than I used to have. I'm blessed enough, gang. I'm so blessed that I can get... Like, the enemy be trying to get at you, but you know you're more powerful than him. That's the craziest part, though. And that's also what... Nah, let me chill. Nah, really, though. For real, like, let's really talk about it. The enemy be trying to get at you. And I know for a fact he be trying to get at you, too. Bro, he think he the power, like... He has no power. Not in me, not in this home, not in none of my followers, not in none of my subscribers, not in none of my supporters. Man, stop playing me, boy. Because he was trying to make me think like, Bro, I posted my video at 7 o'clock in the morning when I was about to go to sleep. Before I fell asleep, somebody commented first. Mind you, I had the video scheduled for 1 o'clock p.m. Because I was like, nobody's going to be up this early. And some just told me, I think the Lord told me was like, just post it. Just go ahead. Bro, multiple people were already up at 7 o'clock. And I be forgetting some people are in school. Some people are like, bro, what? I'm bugging. I'm like, yeah, this is it. I already know. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. Thank y'all so much for supporting. And thank y'all so much for watching this long-ass video. I love y'all, boys. And I'm going to see y'all in a bit, boy. On the guys. I'm back. Oh, now listen. I told y'all I was gonna record. I lied. My mom's friend took me to Barnes and Oh no, we're good. My friend took me to Barnes and Nobles. First of all, shout out Miss Keisha, great woman. Secondly, we got the goods. Do you feel me though? Now, my mama don't watch my channel. Let's keep this on the hush. But just in case she does, for some odd reason, we're not gonna show that bag. What we are gonna show is this though. Feel me? Hold on. Pop your shit, mud. Now listen, I was looking for book 6. They didn't have it at the Barnes Nobles that I went to, but the one next door, they have it, but they were closed. Ain't that some shit? But I've been hearing a lot about this, and I know what it's about, and this shit is hard. This book is about a kid who lives in a junkyard, like basically like rich and poor shit. Like, you know how Arcane is basically like rich folks, poor folks, rich folks, poor folks. Same thing here. Basically, the kid, you know what? I'm gonna just read the joint on the back, so I'm not, you know. Rudo lives in the slums. Damn! Rudo lives in the slums of a floating town where the poor Can I read? Where the poor scrape by under the shadow of the rich, who live in I don't even know what that word is. Sumptuous life, simply casting their garbage off to the side into the abyss. Then one day, he falsely accused of murder, and his strongful conviction leads to an unimaginable punishment. Exiled off to the edge with the rest of the trash. He really getting it out the mud. Down on the surface. Oh shit, itching this shit? Down on the surface, the cast-off waste of humanity has bred vicious monsters, and if Rio wants to have any hope of discovering the truth and seeking vengeance, he will have to master a new power and join a group known as the Cleaners, who battle the hulking trash beast of the pit. That is the perfect way to sum up a story. God damn! See, that's what I need to do. That's hard. And then they say, welcome to the pit. That's hard. Now, when I went into the store, I knew I wanted this, but I didn't know if they had Donadan book 6. So I was like, I seen they didn't have it. And then the person was like, oh, well, we're closing in 10 minutes. I was like, bet. I seen it on TikTok, and I was like, ooh, I should buy that. I bought it. Now, first of all, the art style is nuts. That's another reason I bought it. I also bought it because I obviously know the story is hard. Thirdly, I feel like this would help me with my manga and figuring out my style, because that doesn't look like your regular human. You know what I'm saying? And god damn, it's getting hot in this bitch. I gotta turn the joint off for a little bit. Damn. Now, with my style, you know, I'm trying to learn anatomy in my book. You feel me? For practice. But the thing about it is, what's the point of learning anatomy if your character is like, you know, like for example, look at him, right? You see his head, his body, his neck. Obviously, the body's proportion is right, but his hands are way bigger than his face. You feel what I'm saying? Like, his legs are way bigger than his body. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to have to figure it out. But this is hard, though. I don't know how to pronounce it. Gachi Yakuto? Gachi Yakuta. I don't know, but this shit looks hard. They only had book 1 and book 6. So, obviously, I book 1. Oh my gosh, I hate it when I stutter, dude. Obviously, I went with book 1. Nah, this shit is hard, though. I will say. This shit is definitely hard. I think this would really help me on, like, my journey to, you know, make my manga. Because, I didn't tell y'all this, but I wanted to tell y'all. I want my manga to look different from the rest. Obviously, I had to get like a blueprint. That's why I just started drawing, you know, the manga. You can't make progress if you don't start. But what I plan on doing is am I still spitting? Yo, what I plan on doing is making like a remastered version of the actual manga, if that makes sense. Like, I want to get the story out to y'all as fast as possible. Like, by the time the first like episode is out, I want y'all to have like a understanding of it, and then I'll be able to really, like, you know, get in there. But yeah, I got this book, which was like $12, and I got some other things for around the same price. It came up to like $50. But you know, Christmas is coming around the corner, guys. You feel what I'm saying? Just know, I'm in that Christmas bag. Oh no, I meant to tell y'all this too. The manga that I'm making, like, you know how like they, like, a lot of times they're close to Japanese culture. This book, I want to be as close as possible to black culture. Like, if a black person was reading this and they don't read manga, they could feel it. Like, there's gonna be certain things, because like I said, this book is a close representation of my life, what I've been through, and it's not a spitting image, but it's some moments. You get what I'm saying? So I want not just black people, but I want black people to, like, you know, like Black Panther. Black Panther is for everybody, but black people are really, you feel me? You feel me though? Yeah, so this has already been a long enough video. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna have to edit this shit. It's probably gonna come out Tuesday. I'm already guaranteed. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, nah, I'll lie. It's probably gonna come out. Yeah, it'll be on Monday. For the final time, I'm ending my video. Jesus Christ, I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Goodbye. Oh my God, I'm so used to my camera being on the left side. I'm sorry. Goodbye.